Okay, here we go again. I am the grumpy old vapor. Don't fuck with me. I hurt you. I'm kidding. I'm grumpy. I'm not angry. I'm not mad. I'm not even mean. Unless, of course, you piss me off. Which these guys here have pissed me off. They suck this year. I'm a I'm a I'm a college basketball fan. All right, I'm a college football fan. I'm a college basketball fan. I'm a NFL fan. I just like sports, except for lacrosse, volleyball, baseball. Well, basically any sport except for football and basketball. So, but basically, I am a college sports fan, and these fuckers lost today to. I'm not even going to talk about it because they should not have lost. Anyway, I just wanted to come back. It's been uh, 2 or 3 weeks since I posted the video, the grumpy old vapor, and I wanted to tell y'all it's been 2 months, almost this close to being 2 months from being 2 months. I keep getting a. I'm sorry. I'm watching videos on YouTube videos on my computer, but see if I go that way. I'm upstairs in my man cave. This is the original man cave. I have another one. That's the last video you saw. I was in the garage. This is the upstairs man cave. You can see behind me over here. That's a bunch of storage. That's a bunch of crap we have stored around up here. And there's a little door. I can shut it off. There's my NASCAR um, clock that doesn't work. There's a light right there that doesn't work. A little closet over here. Santa and some potato chips sitting over here, and some Whoppers. I love Whoppers. If I keep going around, there's my chair. It's a piece of crap. Got this blanket on it that's falling down. Keep on going around. There's all my vape juice. My current vape juice I got right here. There's my tank stand, my atomizer stand, my one mod box I have right here, which is this here, the wrong way, the Asmos Tarot. Nice box. I've had some issues with it. Occasionally it wants to act all crazy on me. Let me take these glasses off. Wow, I can't see then. Occasionally it wants to go almost unregulated. It drives me crazy. I'll be sitting here vaping away. It's usually I'll change from one tank to another because I got 3 tanks and 1 box. I'm working on getting another box. I'm wanting to go into squonking. I want to be a squonker. Holds more stuff. I want to go to the top side. I don't know what I want to go yet. I don't know where I want to go. I've looked at several. My God, there's so many devices and tanks out there that it's like, what do I do? Where do I go next? What do I... It will absolutely drive you crazy. Trying to figure out what you want to do, what direction you want to go, Anyway, this is working good for me. This is the Freemax Pro Mesh tank with the dual coil mesh, dual mesh coils. Vaping at 64 watts. What else? Obviously, Not bad clouds. Really good flavor. From what I've heard, the triple mesh coils are even better. I don't know. Haven't tried them. Oh God, look at that junk I got sitting on my chair over there. I promise you, if I continue doing these videos, I will get better about cleaning my space up here and making it look a little more pleasing. Get maybe some pictures on the wall back here. This is a half-story addition to our house. This is my office. Look at this. This isn't that nice? That's a spot where the seam kind of split. Oh, if you keep on going. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. I've got some cool stuff up here. Oh, Metallica. Colts. I've got some. I've got a Colts. That is a model of their Harley. They made. This is over here is that is a oh, geez, man, my brain is fucking fried. I am, of course, obviously drunk. Why wouldn't I be? Saturday night.
It thrives, obviously, with a single coil build for battery life, but if you want to do
I don't mix drinks anymore. Well, I'd mix drinks. I don't mix them in a glass with ice anymore. I've gotten to the point where I put my bourbon. I empty out. I drink some of the Mountain Dew out, and I put bourbon in there. And then when it gets empty, I take and open a can of bourbon and I pour some of it in there, and then I top it off with bourbon. So it's like 8 o'clock on a Saturday night. So I'm pretty drunk because I've been watching basketball, college basketball all day, and I've been drinking all day. And I've been vaping. Because that's what I'm talking about, is vaping.
Some other stuff worth mentioning
was, isn't that awesome? What I've been vaping is this cannoli. This is world's best cannoli, creamy stuffed cannoli. I got this from Liquid Depot. They don't pay me to advertise for them, but I will anyway. I don't give a shit. All I know is it's been 2 months since I've had a cigarette. Almost 2 months since I had a cigarette. February 2nd will be 2 months. And that's only a week and something from now. Maybe a week. I'm not sure exactly.
Outstanding job, guys. Outstanding job from TVC. You're a genius with this mod here. Awesome mod. You guys did a great job.
I cannot stand the taste.
This is a win, in my opinion, for Squonky.
No, I haven't tried a taste. I can't stand the smell of a cigarette.
Next level. Evolution of Squonky. Yeah.
I used to know when I went outside and had a cigarette. When I came in, I smelled like a cigarette. Because I smelled other people when they came in when I hadn't been outside, especially in the cold, because I live in Indiana. In Indiana, it gets cold. Right now, it's fucking cold as hell. So, people go outside and have a cigarette. My wife's friend comes over and spends the night with us occasionally, and she still smokes. She's trying to vape, but I've always been a firm believer, if you don't want to quit, if you don't make up your mind, I've got to quit. I'm going to quit. Period. There's no looking back. I am quitting smoking. Then you probably won't. You can't. Unless you make your mind up that you are going to quit smoking. You're not going to quit smoking. You're going to keep smoking. You're going to keep making up excuses.
user
My
manuals,
mustache is
and so
still a
forth. They have
mess.
everything on our website.
Yeah, I just
Check
trimmed
out.
it.
And do an awesome job. Congratulations. Big congratulations.
It don't
to
look very
Dodgeball,
straight.
the Vaper
I'm
team,
sorry.
and Brian.
I don't
We
have
wish
no
you guys all
teeth,
the
so
success with this mod,
yeah.
because this is an
Anyway, I
awesome
don't
mod.
have
You
any
did a great
teeth,
job with
but
it.
I don't
Very
care.
impressed with this top fill, man. And I remember that day when you
Cigarettes,
told me about it, I was like,
lack of dental hygiene,
whoa.
and many other factors
Yeah, when you told me about top
cost
fill,
me my
your
teeth.
idea.
I had some major problems go on, and I'm like, you know what? Let's quit fucking around. Let's just get rid of them. Take them out. I'm done with it. I don't want to fuck with this shit anymore.
Google search, baby. YouTube also doesn't allow me to put links to vaping products down below. Can't do it anymore. Can't. Sorry. That's it. I'm done.
But
Thank you. And remember,
the thing I want to talk to everybody about is I am 54. I'm born in 64. 54. Yeah, I'm 54 years old. I was 54 in December of 2018. I'll be 55 this year, 2019. But that's not for a long time from now. So anyway, I'm 54 years old. I started smoking probably when I was, I don't know, 15, 16, 17 years old, somewhere around there, and I smoked for a long time. I got married when I was, I don't know, it was 89 when I first got married. Whatever age that makes me, you do the math. I ain't that sober enough to do that kind of math. I quit smoking.
You see, what these people are doing is attempting to prey on our most primitive desire, the desire for...
So anyway, I quit for 6 years. What happened was, me and her kind of split up. I went to a bar, and there was a cigarette machine over in the corner. I'm sitting there, I'm drunk, I got a beer in my hand, and there's something missing. I gotta have something else in this other hand, you know, there's something missing here. So what I do, I went and bought a pack of cigarettes. That was it. That's all she wrote. I started smoking. I smoked again from, this was probably 96 maybe. We got back together. I was still smoking. I went outside to smoke and blah, 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 blah. So I started smoking again. And I smoked from that time, 90 something, until 2018. My wife went to the hospital, pneumonia. Pneumococcal pneumonia. Damn near killed her. She could have died. I told myself, you know, when she comes out of the hospital, I am not going to be sitting here in the house smoking. My shirt looks all wrinkled. It just looks really funky. I don't like that. It makes me look fatter than I am. I'm not a small guy, but I'm not that big. 260 pounds probably. 5'11", 260. Anyway, I told myself I am not gonna sit here and smoke while my wife is in the hospital on oxygen, on all this medication, unable to breathe. I couldn't do it. And then when I thought to myself, you know, when she comes out of the hospital, I'm not going to go outside in the middle of fucking winter. I'm not going to walk out the door and smoke a cigarette and come back in smelling like a cigarette and make her want to smoke. No, that does not work for me. So I decided, I had tried vaping a few times before. I had a vape pen. I had another little sub-ohm vape pen. I had an A2 Marauder. A lot of people haven't heard of that. That was late 90s, early 2000s mod box. It was decent. It had a recessed 510 pin connection, and it had a screw type instead of a spring. Well, if you knew an A2 Marauder or any A2 devices, you know why they're not in business anymore. At least I don't think they are. They were out of Michigan. The guy at the vape shop I went to, he's like, I've never seen one of those. You want to sell it? I'm like, well, I guess I could. Because every time you hit the fire button, it would drop down from, I had it set on like 50 watts. It would drop down to 10 watts, and you'd vape on it. And actually, I got a pretty good draw off on it and everything. And it was working. It was working for me. So when he asked if I wanted to sell it or trade it, I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? Let's do this, man. So I did. Well, he traded me that. He sold me a little Aspire, I think, Celio Pro, and this Taro, this Asmos, no, Vesper, this thing, Vaporazo, there we go, device with it, and it worked. It worked for half a day. And I'm like, I bought the wrong juice. And that's something I got to tell you all about. If you buy the wrong juice, then if you buy the wrong juice, you're not going to enjoy it. I enjoy the cream flavors. Some of the juices I've been using, it works for me. Maybe, sorry about that, got a little close to you. I didn't mean to kiss you. Some of the juices have been working for me is this strawberry milk, big bottle company out of Ohio. Really like that. Probably one of the first juices I got was that's not gonna focus. It's called Beard Strawberry Cheesecake. This is from E-Liquid Depot. Same place I got the last two. And then I got this 5-0, which is it's a Frankie Fatback strawberry milkshake. Good stuff as well. And then I got some Loops. Tastes like Fruit Loops. Good stuff. I'm more into creams. The Fruit Loops are good. I really like it. But it's kind of a thing I don't want to do it all. It's not an all-day vape. But this cannoli that I've been doing, it's an all-day thing, man. I've been doing this all day. I started out with this actually this morning, and then I went to the Fruit Loops. I'm like, I gotta have my breakfast. Cereal. That's what I always had for breakfast when I was young, cereal. And then, after a little bit, I'm like, all right, the artificial fruit flavors gotten to me enough. So I went to the cannoli, which is a cannoli with vanilla cream filled. Vanilla cream filled cannoli, and it's awesome. I like it. Even with Evan Williams bourbon and Diet Mountain Dew. This is a Diet Mountain Dew can. You can't tell it, but maybe you can by the top. It's Diet Mountain Dew and Evan Williams bourbon. to me, that goes with anything. I don't give a shit what it is. Bourbon goes with everything. Anyway, I just brought me up some dip. We've got some Lay's potato chips over here, and my wife bought me some bacon cheddar dip. OMG. This shit is awesome. She bought a signature brand, I think from Kroger, somewhere like that, and it was, oh shit. It was actual sauteed onion. A sauteed onion dip. It was very, very good. I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you, it was very good. I liked it a lot. But it's gone. I ate it all. And she also bought some bacon cheddar dip, the same type, like a Kroger brand type stuff. Very good. Oh my God. That one's in the trash can as well. I finished it off last night. But tonight, I'm going to have this other brand of bacon cheddar, which is really good. The dip is kind of yellow flavor. It is. Anyway, what y'all need to do, if you are an older gentleman, such as myself, a younger lady, or a younger man, or an older lady, if you smoke, give it up. Quit now. It's killing you. All the carcinogens and everything in there. I used to hear all these reports and stories about, oh my God, all the stuff in these cigarettes are going to kill you. I told one of my sisters, who is she's got her doctorate in nursing. She teaches nurses. I told her I was vaping instead of smoking. She's like, well, isn't that worse? Oh my God. Are you fucking kidding me? Hell fucking no, it ain't worse. Vegetable glycerin, I don't know, PG, VG, some flavorings. Who knows what's in the flavorings actually? It's maybe something not good for you. And a little nicotine. 3 milligrams per milliliter, I think is what it is. I'm not burning anything. I'm heating up liquid, creating a vapor, creating no carcinogens, just a minute amount of formaldehyde. I saw a video just the other day of a dude. He was in a laboratory coat, which really don't mean anything. I could put one on and look pretty important. Maybe if I shaved. But anyway, he did a test. He bought a formaldehyde meter off of Amazon. And the formaldehyde and vapor, he did it for, I think, 5 minutes inside of a fish tank, a 10-gallon fish tank with saran wrap over the top of it. It read like, I think, there I am. It read like 0.38 parts per billion of formaldehyde. A cigarette read 500 or 600 parts per billion, and a cigar was even more. But as he said, a cigar, most people don't inhale cigar smoke. So anyway, you're not getting the formaldehyde, you're not getting the arsenic, you're not getting all the other crap. Of course, I drink as well, so. That's good. Anyway, vaping is a whole lot better. I don't give a shit what stories I see and hear on the internet. 99% of them are fake news created by the big pharmaceutical companies that are scared to death because they're losing money because people are vaping instead of using their fucking drugs because their drugs, are made to get them off of cigarettes, Shantex, nicotine patch, all these other methods of giving up smoking. They make money off all that shit. So the FDA is owned by big pharmaceutical companies. The Cancer Society is owned by big pharmaceutical companies. They get donations from big pharma all the time. If you want to know any of these particulars and the truth behind smoking versus vaping, go to Grim Green. Sorry, I don't have the ability to put links on my videos. Grim Green. He's got something called the 510 Report. And he also does a vlog once a week on Thursdays. I think he does a 510 on Wednesdays. Very informative. Join CASSA. CASSA, I believe is how it's spelled, but I'm not 100% sure about that. They are a vaping. They are fighting for vaping rights because us in America, we're living in a free world. We're living in a free society. Bullshit. We're controlled by the fucking government. They own us, so they think. They don't own me. And hopefully they won't own you. They won't tell you what you can and cannot do because they want you to keep smoking. That way you get sick and you need their medicines. That way you say, I gotta get rid of these cigarettes, and you take their medicines. Ultimately, big pharmaceutical companies own this country. They run this country. They have all the money. If any of these organizations or our government or anybody needs money, guess where they go? They go to big pharma. They go to Pfizer. They go to Lilly's. I live in Indianapolis. You know who owns Indianapolis? Lilly's. Lilly's owns Indianapolis. Fucking sickening. Hopefully they will legalize marijuana soon, and we can all say the hell with big pharmaceutical companies, and we can all start smoking, not smoking, vaping, and eating the THC. I don't like that little spot there on my beard. It's hanging down farther than the rest. Anyway, hopefully they will legalize marijuana on the federal level. And then someday we'll be able to say to Lilly's and all the other big pharmaceutical companies, suck my dick. Fuck off. Get the fuck out of my life. Leave me the fuck alone. You don't fucking own me. You will never own me. You'll never tell me what to do. Because right now they own our government and they control our government. They tell our government what to do. Everybody thinks big tobacco's against vaping. And they are. But they're kind of on board with it. They're trying to get into it a little bit so they can make some money off of it. That's cool. I ain't got a problem with that as long as they do it right. Keep it out of the hands of kids. And that's the thing that's bothering everybody. All these kids vaping. Oh my God. Kids are vaping in schools. School-age kids are vaping. High school kids. Middle school kids. I'll tell you what. I was born in 1964. In 1970, probably 78, 79, 80. You know what I was doing? I was smoking in the boys' room every day. We'd go in there, there'd be like 4 guys standing around a hot box and a cigarette. Cherry on that sucker would be like this long. We was all dragging on that cigarette. We had 4 of them going. That bathroom, you walk in there, is like walking into a freaking Motley Crue concert. Except you didn't get high breathing it. You just got nicotine and tobacco. And we were also smoking pot, and outside. We didn't smoke pot inside. We just smoked cigarettes inside the bathroom. We'd go out in the back, smoke our pot. Nobody gave a shit. Nobody cared. When I was in school, I had a buck knife on the side of my belt every day through high school. Half of my friends had gun racks in the back of their trucks. Could you imagine that now? Walking into the school with a buck knife on your belt? They'd go fucking nuts. That's the difference between now and 40 years ago, I guess. So anyway, y'all keep vaping. Get the fuck off them motherfucking cigarettes. Tell Big Pharma to kiss your motherfucking ass. Be cool. And I'll talk to you in a week or two. Late.